I'm Leonard Milholland. I'm sitting at my office desk, which my cousin and I built some time back. He was a World War II veteran also, and he's since passed away. But I helped him build a wife's desk, and he helped me build this desk. And took me 2 weeks to refinish them. And been enjoying the desk because they have everything right here. It's handy. Before I didn't like sitting in front of a computer at all, but now I don't mind it because everything, I don't have to get up and go get anything. It's all right here. I got an extra writing surface if I need it. Got junk drawer here, junk drawer over here, and another pull out over here. And I noticed that I got an order for a XL package, so I'll show you how to do. I'm going to fill that in a little bit. But first, I want to tell you, when I built the Legal, I built it because I was having a lot of trouble passing my medicals. My wife was sick, and I was out of it, so I decided I didn't fail a medical. I just quit taking them. And I came in the shop. I'd already built a lot of airplanes, and I had an idea for an ultralight, and I wanted it to look like an airplane, and I didn't want any kind of a kite, and I didn't want aluminum tubing for the leading edge, and full-size ailerons and all that stuff that I didn't think looked like an airplane. So I designed a Legal to look like a little airplane, and it flew good with the half Volkswagen engine, and I enjoyed it very much. And so I put a picture in a magazine of a completed project. That's sport aviation, that is. And everybody in the country wanted one of them, so I had to draw the plans up. While I was building it, I just drew sketches, and I didn't make full-size plans as I went along. So I had to make the plans up from a flying airplane, and that's pretty difficult to get everything just as accurate as you can measure it. But it worked out okay. I finally did, and there was a few problems, but they've been worked out since then, and it's been pretty problem-free ever since on the Legal, and also on the XL. The Legal XL came along because heavier people like 250, 260 wanted the ultralight. So I built the XL with a load limit of 275 for the pilot. And the XL has a longer, stronger wing, bigger cockpit, tall and bigger. And it uses the same engine, and consequently it flies slightly slower than the Legal, but not enough to worry about. The airfoil is the same on all the airplanes. It's a fat 4415. It's kind of got a nice round leading edge and a big, thick, deep spar area for big spars, and it allows you to have a nice climb, a nice good quick takeoff, nice climb, and very good glide. And it's not a high-speed airfoil, but what it designed for, it works real well. The wings are all wood. The fuselage is all 4130 chromoly, and the tail is 6061 T6 aluminum, and block rooted together. It makes a nice combination of different things you do while you're building it. So come along with me now where I'll show you how I fill an order. I've got an order here from one of the builders wants a Legal XL plans and the videos and the engine plans, and also I will show you how I put in a full-size wing rib pattern. So here we go to the next stage. Here's where I keep my plans. These plans here are the legal, and I start out the first 100 set. I don't put any letters on them. I put this 1 to 100. And the next 100 set, I put A. And then the next 100 set said B, and so on down. And the legal is in the W's. I will go through the whole alphabet before too long here on the legal plus 100. The XL plans they're in the H's, and they're this is XL H10. The double eagle plans are in the H's also, so the XL has caught up with the double eagle, and the double eagle has been around a lot longer than the XL has. So that means that the XL plans are going pretty good. Next, I'll show you where I keep my videos. Okay, now I'm going to show you how the wing rib pattern, full-size wing rib pattern, is folded up so I can put it in the plans. The wing rib pattern goes in every set of plans that I sell, and they are printed by an engineering firm for me that has a huge printer. The regular printing shops just can't justify a printer that big, so I have to find his engineering company and have them make my full-size wing rib drawing. Here's a roll of 10 sets that are ready to be laid out as soon as I fold these up. I'm going to fold them up so I can put them in the envelope with the plans. But first I want to tell you that the dimensions that you take for your spar height, your spar width, both front and rear spars, are taken off of the plans. They're not taken off of the plate, they're taken off of the let me correct myself. The spar dimensions are taken off of the wing rib pattern. They're not taken off of the plans. The paper might shrink a little bit, but it doesn't affect the airplane or the flying or the wing or anything. This paper is at minimum shrinkage. To get the plans, the wing rib pattern, so it'll go in this envelope, I would fold it around this board, and all I have to do is just keep rolling the board, keep it nice and tight, pull them out from underneath the box down there, and keep rolling. There are several notes on the wing rib pattern, so you want to be sure and read all the notes on there. I'm going to tape them up so that they'll hold their shape while they're in the envelope, while they're being shipped. This tape is minimum stick type tape. I'm going to get the fold down as much as I can. So I use the board to help me iron out the fold. So there we are with a set of wing rib plans ready to go in the airplane plans envelope. And I'll show you that, what that consists of what a package order consists of when you order a package. When you order just the plans, you still get the full-size wing rib pattern, but that's all you get besides the plans. When you order the package, you get the wing rib pattern, you get the engine plans, you get 4 DVDs, you get an engine DVD, you get a heads DVD, and you get a wing DVD, and you get an information DVD with the plans and the rib pattern. The fold and wing pattern plans, they're separate, and they're $50. They came along real late, and we had to make the fold mechanism where it would work on the wing. It wasn't designed to fold. Anyway, we'll show you what comes in a package. I told you I would show you the DVD rack. These are my DVDs that I have ready to ship when I get an order for them. This particular one here is for the info on the legal and the XL, and they're labeled as such. And this is legal information video. Handle with care. Use hole and edges only. No fingerprints, scratches, or dirt. Since I put that on there, I've had very little trouble with my DVDs coming back as not being good. I've got some DVDs back that look like they'd played frisbee with them, or let their dog play with them. They had hair and fingerprints and dirt on them. I said, they won't play. Well, they sure won't. Anyway, I've got 9 DVDs up there. There are 4 for the legal and the XL, and there's 5 for the 5 DVDs for the double eagle and the cabin eagle. Yeah. And so now we're going to show you how to make a DVD. I thought I'd show you the drawing board where I drew all the plans for all 4 of the airplanes the old-fashioned way with T-square and angles, and you can do a lot with it. I learned this in the 6th and 7th grade. One day a week we took shop, and in high school I worked nights in the war effort, and they taught blueprint reading and drafting. So I took that, and I don't know how to do CAD/CAM. I can do regular drawing faster than I never learned to do CAD/CAM. Anyway, this is this one board right here that made all the plans. So we had a German shop teacher named Mr. Bruni, and he was really strict. You had to make a heading. You had to put everything just like it's supposed to be, and he allowed no errors at all. If you had an error, you had to do it over again. And we learned how to make little things. I made a doorstop in 1938 that I'm still using, and it just shows you if you build stuff, it'll last longer than you do. So I implore you to build things and keep building things as long as you can. Now I'm going to show you how to make a DVD like I promised a while ago, and we'll get this baby put up and use this to put the labels on the DVD. Okay, I promised you I'd show you how to build DVDs. Well, this machine, microboard, makes 5 at a time. Come on. There it is. Now these are all blank. We haven't set for the, there's nothing on them. You can tell that. That's the way you handle a DVD. Handle it by the edge and in the middle. You don't touch anything on the recording surface. We have, I buy DVDs by the 100. And I use them up pretty fast. This machine has made it very, very many DVDs for me. I'm going to show you how to make one. I'm going to use a fast one. Okay. Here. I'm going to use this one. This is a sample DVD. When you order something, you order a set of plans and you don't ask for DVDs. I have a sample here that is 5 minutes of each DVD. So I send that with when a builder just orders the plans only, I send this as a teaser, and it lets him know what he's missing, or if he is interested, he can reorder the DVDs, and that happens quite a bit. Give him a chance to see. Machine has press copy. In a few minutes we'll have 5 DVDs. But also we have to make a label. We have to get ready with the shipping envelope. So we'll show you that. Okay, here are the shipping envelopes. I used to ship them in a flimsy case, but since I started using these cardboard envelopes, I've had less trouble with them. But they have to be stamped. What they are on the back side. This stamp here says, "Handle with care. Use hole and edge only." Like I said before, since I put that on there, I've had very little trouble with these DVDs coming back. Also, sometimes the DVD won't play on that player, and you borrow another player and they play great. Sometimes I've got them sent back and they play good for me on my little cheap player that I got. So I'm going to show you now how to make the label to put on here and on the DVDs. Once they're done, they won't take but a minute here. Okay, we have to print out the labels, and I bring up the icon that does the printing. Here it is right over here. There's the blank labels. Hit File, go to Open. We're going to go to Legal Sample, right here. Click on that. Comes up as a legal sample. Go over here. Come down to print, put print on We want three sheets. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too many. Now we've got 3. And I'll get the paper out of the drawer here. It's bad having it sticking together. Looks like that's 1. There's another one. I have to take them out one at a time because I don't want to have two sheets in there and waste one of them. The cutout is on there, but you can't see it unless you really get close and bend it around. You can see that it's got the label on there to be printed. Okay, now I'll go over here and hit print. And we'll see what. Okay, here's our labels. Legal sample DVD. That is, I call them teasers because it's 5 minutes of each video, and about the time you get to really interested in it, it takes off to another video. But it shows you a little bit of 5 of them, and you really find out if you really need the videos or not. If you're very experienced builder and you built several airplanes, you probably don't need them, but even those people are one of the best customers because they want to see how I did it. Okay, the DVDs are all copied. I'll show you what they look like. They're not a whole lot on them because it's only 5 minutes of each. Each video is 5 minutes copied on there of the legal in Excel. Now we need to put the labels on. I'm up here in my shipping department quite a bit doing this type of work. The rest of the time I like to be down in the shop making airplane parts. I'm presently working on a wing for a friend on a different airplane, different type of airplane. So these are all labeled and printed. They're ready to receive a DVD. And this is the way I work it. I have to take one label. Oh, got to get the center. Got to take the center out of it. If you don't take the center out of it, it won't go on the. Okay, that's ready for the DVD. This goes in the trash. Right over there. Turn it over, press it. There's a sample DVD ready for the non-ordering customer. Let me show you about the duplicator.